In the neighborhood that I grew up in New York on Long Island, there were a lot of musicians. For some reason, that time in history and in our town in New York, everybody played. So it was all around me. Tons of garage bands, things like that. I could just walk up, see people playing. I used to kind of have these reoccurring dreams that I played guitar, which I thought was sort of bizarre. And it all sort of fit together at some point, and I said I want to play guitar. I was always a creative kind of person. I was into writing and drawing and painting, and music was another aspect of that. But I think it was really being in the right place at the right time, being surrounded by so many musicians and a real vibrant scene with a lot of young players. Growing up as a kid on Long Island, I mean, at some point early on when I started to play guitar and really put in the hours and get really into it, I kind of had tunnel vision where I knew this is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything else. I wasn't interested in anything else. I wanted to go to Berklee College of Music because that's where Steve Vai went and these different guys, and I was total tunnel vision. And even things like being a fan of a band like Iron Maiden, going to see them play and going to an arena where there's 15,000 fans wearing the T-shirt and the band is up on stage with all this production. You watch a video of them touring the world and meeting the fans and signing things, and that interaction, that even made it worse. I was like, this is what I'm going to do with my life. Early on in my career, I was really into the volume pedal techniques that somebody like Steve Howe or Alex Lifeson would use. Actually, Alex, I don't know if he was even using a pedal. He might have been using his volume knob, but that effect made me really interested in using a volume pedal, and right away I used an Ernie Ball pedal. It started with the pedals and then moved on to the strings and, of course, the guitars. The thing that keeps me interested in playing guitar and performing, it is the creative bug that I have inside me. It's something that it doesn't really go away. It's sort of on at all times. And even if I just recorded something or just released an album or did something creatively, it turns right back on. It's kind of like a hunger. You have a big meal and a few hours later you have to eat again. I personally have all this stuff going on in my head as far as musical ideas. And my whole philosophy was I don't ever want to be hindered technically by my ability to play or not be able to play an idea that I hear. The technique that I developed was just meant to facilitate the ideas that I had. That creative part and that emotional part, it always has to come from a real genuine place inside you. Again, it's that desire to want to create. It's like, why did artists draw and why do writers write? It's like, because you have to. It really is about the music. I'm playing, I'm looking out into the audience, and when you see people like grooving along to the song, smiling, clapping, singing along, whatever, they don't care about the scale that you just play. Maybe some guitar players do, but in the bigger picture is that everyone is like getting into the music, how the music is reaching them, what it means to them, the memories it created in their lives, being able to share that with people who you don't even know, but you're having this interaction. I mean, that's amazing. That's what it's all about. So if you can somehow keep that bigger perspective and not focus so much on the small perspective of the little minutia of playing guitar, which is easy to get sucked into. I get sucked into it. But if you can kind of open your mind up and to that music is like this sharing experience, I think it gives you a better mindset as far as creating and puts you in the right place.